Imagine being thrown in prison for nearly 2 decades. Your crime, not violence, not theft. Your crime was teaching your own children about your faith in your own home. This isn't some made-up story. It's the horrifying reality for a mother in China's Xinjiang region. Her simple act of faith didn't just steal her freedom, it completely destroyed her family. In the Xinjiang region, a 49-year-old Uyghur mother named Selihan Rozi simply wanted to pass her religious heritage to her 2 sons. Just like parents all over the world, she taught them verses from the Quran. The lessons were quiet and private, held right inside their house. A neighbor, Yaqub Hidayet, even joined them. It was a normal act of devotion, the kind of thing that happens in countless families every single day. But in Xinjiang, where the Chinese government's control is absolute, this was seen as a major offense, and the authorities called her lessons illegal underground religious activities. For teaching her own kids and a neighbor about their faith, Selihan Rozi's world was shattered. She was arrested, and her family was plunged into a nightmare, fighting a system that sees their very identity as a threat. The punishment handed down by the court was just staggering. Selihan Rozi was sentenced to 17 years behind bars, but the state didn't stop there. Her 2 sons were also sent to prison, one for 10 years and the other for 7, for the crime of being taught about their religion by their own mother. Their neighbor, Yaqub Hidayet, got a 9-year sentence. An entire family, plus a friend, jailed for simply sharing their faith. This case, sadly, isn't a one-off. It's a chilling example of the systematic repression faced by the Uyghur people. The Chinese government claims these brutal measures are about fighting extremism, but human rights groups see it for what it is: a direct assault on religious freedom. In Xinjiang, teaching Islam outside of state-run institutions is completely forbidden. Simply praying, reading the Quran, or even wearing religious clothing can get you arrested and locked away for a very long time. This crackdown has hit Uyghur women especially hard, as they are often the ones who pass down cultural and religious traditions in the family. A 2024 report from the Uyghur Human Rights Project revealed that hundreds of Uyghur women, many of them elderly, have been imprisoned for so-called religious crimes. Some of these crimes were things they did decades ago. It's clear these policies are designed to do one thing: break the chain of cultural transmission, tear families apart, and erase the Uyghur identity. The world has not been silent. Groups like the Council on American Islamic Relations, CAIR, called Selihan's sentence shocking and have pleaded with the United Nations to step in. Governments and international bodies have accused China of committing crimes against humanity and genocide against the Uyghurs, pointing to the mass detentions, forced labor, and the crushing suppression of their right to practice their religion. The story of Selihan Rozi and her sons is a gut-wrenching reminder of the real human cost of this persecution. Sharing this story helps pull back the curtain on their suffering and the suffering of so many others who are silenced. We can't afford to look away when a mother can be ripped from her children and jailed for an act of love and faith. Selihan Rozi's crime was teaching a few verses from the Quran. The price was the destruction of her family. She is now just one of over 1 million Uyghurs, estimated to be locked away in a massive network of prisons and detention camps. Her story isn't just a headline, it's a symbol of the fight for the most basic human rights against overwhelming state power. It forces us all to ask, what does it mean when a government can punish a family for its faith? And what is our responsibility to speak out when faced with such a profound injustice?